knows if I'm live now, Llama? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Fingers crossed, home tomorrow. Fingers crossed, home tomorrow. I was hoping to get home today, but I do understand where the doctors are coming from. They need to look at me for at least 24 hours. They'll be looking at me for 24 hours. I don't like the doctor. I'm just thinking the doctor said long-term steroids. I don't want long-term. I'm not doing it, no. Oh, no, I'll not be doing long-term steroids, so they can no, I'll not be doing that. Anyway, I will say to them that I won't be doing that option, but that's what they were talking about. No, I think I'm fine. I've stopped their bloody things. They were making me worse. They things there, that thing there. Yeah, did you notice, by the way, there's something different about me, yeah? It's not the impulse I'm wearing, nope. It's not that. It's not the braids in my hair or the jammies that I've got on. It's round about this area. No oxygen, guys. I've not had oxygen on since yesterday. Last night I said to them, can we try me off the oxygen? And they says, we don't usually do that at night time. And I says, but I want to try it. Oxygen's, well, it's 97, which is brilliant for me. So hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong and I get out tomorrow back home. Back home to my bungalow and my kids and my wee grandson and my Daisy Doo and you guys and all that kind of stuff. But I was wanting home today. I was really wanting home today. I was hoping I would get out today. I always do this to myself though, and I say to myself I won't. But this morning I thought that's it, I'm going home today. But it's not to be. But I do understand where they're coming from. They want to, especially after we've been out and in, they want to make doubly sure that everything's all right, that I'm not going to go back. But I am going to say to them, tell the doctor I'm not doing long-term steroids, so they don't need to hash that out because I'll not be taking them. See, if they give me them, I'll not be taking them, and I don't care if I'm a bad lassie or if people are going to be like in my comment section going, see, you're not doing as the doctors are telling you. I'm not taking steroids for the rest of my life. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. And I know, and we all know, I've had numerous consultants from me talking about the reason that this has all happened is because of the flu. And yes, that's my fault that I caught the flu because guess what? I never got my flu jab last year. So yes, it's me to blame. Yeah, no oxygen. Good morning. No oxygen on. Look at me. Look at my nose now. There it's up there, the bad stuff. I took a terrible turn yesterday with that bloody nebuliser. I thought I was taking a heart. I was lying here like that. Oh my God. I thought I'm going to end up in ICU again. It's the bloody nebulizers that are killing me. And they're pumping me rotten with it. Speed, hello. I don't look great at all, but thank you anyway. Do you know, I just had students in the room like examining me. Etho, good morning. Yes. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to behave myself when I get out of here. This is the thing. I need to behave myself when I get out of here, and not be doing too much and stuff. Just nice, small activities like my potting. I'll need to do my potting, water my plants. I can do things like that. Heavy things I'll not be able to do. I'll just need to ask my kids to give me a hand. Thank you, Darren. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. What's that saying? Let's see. There you are, you're in the hospital bed and you get asked that about your curtains, eh? What do you make of that, Here, I must still have it that somebody wants to see them, do you know what I mean? Oh, there we go. I must still have it even though I'm in this hospital bed, but with my llama, look, there's my llama. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing this with Daisy Doo. Do you want me to tell you what I'm going to do with Daisy Doo? See, again, I'm going to lie flat on the floor like this. And pretend this is Daisy Doo. And she's going to be like that, jumping about all over me, right? Jumping like that, jumping. Daisy Doo's going to be like that, and I'm going to be laughing, and then she tries to get in your mouth. That's what she does. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. What do you make of that, eh? What do you make of somebody wanting to see that kind of thing? And do you know, it's not the best as you get older. It's not the curtains aren't the same as what they used to be. CJ, hello, good morning, good morning. There you are. Who'd have thought I was talking about that in a hospital bed? But there we go. Home tomorrow. I can't believe it. I was, as I say, saying to myself today, I'm getting home today. But see, just the doctor saying tomorrow, then I'm out of here tomorrow. I've been cuddling into this every night, well, all the time actually. I sit with it all the time because I miss my baby, I miss my Daisy Doo. I really do. But I had loads of students about me there. I had the doctor come in, and because I'm an absolute mangled wreck, a woman, you know, they all want to talk to me. We'll take the students into her room. Let's test the students. So the students were all at the wall, and the doctor was there taking notes, and they were all asking me questions and stuff like that. And they were asking me about my smoking history. And I said to them, well, I said, you're going to be shocked at this. I says, but my first cigarette was when I was in primary 7, so that was, 10, 11 years old. And even then, I think I had a puff, a cigarette way before that, probably a lot earlier, like 8 or 9 year old. But that's what it was, see, back in the 70s and stuff like that. Even when I went to the hospitals, the doctors would be sitting smoking cigars, and everybody would see if you didn't smoke, there was something wrong with you. We used to, did you have these in the USA? It's like candy cigarettes, right? And they used to be in a cigarette packet, right? And it was just like candy sticks, but they had like the filter drew on it and had a wee bit of ash drew on the top of it, and we'd all be like that with candy sticks. That was back in the day. Did you have them as well? See, this was the time. It's shocking telling people now, but back in the day, that's everybody smoked, and I remember going, I can't wait till I'm older so I can smoke. You know, that's just the way it was. But I was telling them all my medical history, and they're going, is there anything else wrong with you? And I'm going, oh, aye, there's lots of diseases. I forgot it all now, though. I forgot everything. I says, I'm like that. I've just got so much wrong with me that there's a lot of stuff I forget. Do you know what I mean? Important stuff, important things. Important stuff. Belinda, good morning, good morning. Yes, that's right, Darren. Oh, you just thingied. Yep. You just thingied a memory. That's right. They used to have wee cards inside them. Do you know many a Saturday afternoon I'd spend in the Embassy Tip place in Glasgow, right? In the packets of cigarettes, there used to be coupons, and my granny used to save them up, right? And you, like 2 million coupons would get you a birdhouse for your garden or something like that, right? And the place would be thick with folks smoking all their cigarettes in this place. Aye, I remember that. And then the wee candy ones, you'd get a wee pretend token and stuff like that. Oh, aye. Thank you, Belinda. I'm feeling an awful lot better that I'm not taking them. That. Do you know what? I feel as if I want to take it down for the wall and stamp on it. And that's all right, because, do you know, I'll go straight into the bin anyway, because they don't use it again, because it's mine. I might take it down and just do a ritual stamping on it. Maybe just kick it about the room a few times like that. I think lovely Carolyn's coming up to see me this afternoon, so me and her could have a wee game of football with that in this room. A man just walked into my room like with a bottle of Iron Brew. I was going to say thanks very much, because I'm out of Iron Brew. And he went, oh, sorry, wrong room. Away he went again. I thought it was my lucky day. Eh? I thought I had a gentleman caller. I never even said to him what you did in here. I was just watching him. He must have meant for next door, and he's walked into my room with a bottle of Iron Brew. Thanks very much, pal. How kind of you. How did you know that was my favourite? I'll ask her, right? I'll ask her if she wants to go live with me. CJ, good morning, good morning. I'll ask her if she wants to go live with me. She might not. She might not, but she came up the last time. She was really, It was great seeing her. We got a cuddle and kiss over, but there was nothing like that. We just had a wee cuddle and kiss in my private room. Nothing else. Nothing else happened. I remember the first time I went live, and I was shaking, going live. I don't know why, because I do. There's a difference between doing a video and doing a live stream. Do you know what I mean? Doing a video, I'm in control, and if there's something that I don't like, you can cut it out. You know, you don't need to upload it. But if you're live, it's out there for everybody. And I think it's maybe that. I don't know. I was shaking the first time I went live, but look at me now. I can fire up for a hospital bed. Good morning, Law. Good morning to you. No, you get used to it, don't you? You get used to it. In fact, I miss. It's been great being in this wee room that I've been able to come live and talk to you, because I was lonely in the other. See, when you're in a ward full of people, it's not full of people. It's like 4 people. Intensive care is different. Intensive care is like a big open area kind of thing with beds, and there's a lot of room because you've got the ventilator. See in the ICU, the beds don't have any backs on them. The backs come off the beds because that's where your ventilator is behind you, and then you've got the machines at either side, and everybody's got a catheter in. We've all got catheters in, so aye. And it's not a nice place, but the wards, it's usually like four beds to a ward. And you've got to laugh that they pull that curtain around you as if nobody can hear what the doctors are saying to you. Do you know? Everybody knows your business. Whereas in this wee room, you can freely, well, I do freely talk to them anyway. I don't care who hears me. Your dignity goes out the door when you come in to places like this. Yeah, it's a big open area because the desk, the intensive care desk, is like a big, long desk, and they just kind of sit and watch over yous. Watch over. There is a few private rooms. I think when I was ventilated, I was in one of the private rooms, and that's where they were turning me all the time. They were turning me every so many hours onto my belly and then onto my back, onto my belly, onto my back. I'm not sure what they do that for. Must be something to do with the lungs, eh? Must be. But I'm thinking the reason my oxygen kept dipping was because of this. I nearly said the B word. This bloody thing. I think I'm allergic to it now. They've pumped me rotten with so much ventilator. Look, yous are shaking, and that's just with the ventilator that's left inside my body. Back to back nebulizers I was getting, back to back, and it was like I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And that's been why. And I feel great now. Still got the wheeze, still got a cough, but I'm coughing up, which is horrible to say, but it's a good thing. See, the more I cough up, the better I feel. I was on 5 litres the other day. See, when I had got ventilated, I was taking the full whack of that, and my oxygen was going down. I was taking it, maybe, does it go up 12 or something like that? I was taking the whole lot of that, and it was still going down. That's how, I had to get down there and get the ventilation going on. There's my Sky. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. Sky, fingers crossed, home tomorrow. Home tomorrow. I can't wait just to be in my own place. Do you know that? Looking out my window. It does. You take a lot for granted, your own wee place, and even here, I've been sitting crying, looking out the window at people with their dogs. People out there walking their dogs, and I'm like, oh, there's another dog. Like crying. People with prams going by, and I'm going, oh, my grandson. I've no smelt him for a while. It's anybody that's a parent or a granny, you know that smelling your child is very important, and I miss the smell of my grandson. I do. I like to get my nose right in amongst his fluffy hair. And this bit of his neck. See this bit of his neck? That's especially good to get your nose. Hiya. My obs. Yep.
You can stay on the phone.
Right.
It's not private.
No, it's not private. Get my obs done. It is a bit. Hopefully I'm home tomorrow.
You're going home tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
As
Hopefully
long
the
as
weather
everything's okay here.
Hopefully the weather will still be nice.
Yeah, I've got the fear now every time I see this machine that is.
Yeah.
It should be okay though.
Yeah. So I like the cherries.
Oh, thank you very much. Right, let's see what this oxygen is at.
Yes. Let's see. Linda Jackson.
Yeah.
I like the colour of your hair.
Do you like my hair?
I do.
I've had every colour of the rainbow.
I bet.
Pink's my colour though. I had
Are
it.
you that colourful?
Yeah, I had it blue like a few weeks ago, but you know, I missed the pink too much, so I went back to pink.
Fair enough. You got to be happy.
Yeah.
You know, still coming up. Take some deep breath. It's still it's coming.
It's at 117 pulse.
That's the heart rate.
Yeah.
Are you drinking enough?
Yeah,
Water?
drinking water.
How much water have you had?
I've had about 2 glasses of the water today,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a coffee as well.
Sometimes coffee can make the heart
Yeah,
race.
well, it might be.
It can make the heart race.
Yeah.
As nice as it tastes and as nice as it smells,
Yeah.
it's not the best drink.
No.
The water
There's
is.
the oxygen.
Yeah, take some deep breath. Any pain?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, so we are at 95.
95.
Yeah, which is not bad.
That's, I think 94 is my
Oh, really?
my target, so
They scored the same number, 94 and 95.
right, that's fine then.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
No, I used to smoke
When did you start?
12 years ago.
Oh. Any chronic chest problem?
Asthma.
Ah.
I was in ICU there in January for,
Yeah.
I was ventilated for 10 days, so
Ah.
when I had caught the flu, and it was the worst
Oh,
flu
yeah.
I've ever caught in my whole life,
Bless you.
and it's all kind of just stemmed for there. But 95's good for me because I was on 5 litres just 2 days ago, and I was scoring 95.
Yeah.
So to be off the oxygen and have the 95, I'm quite happy. I think they'll be happy with that.
Yeah, 94, 95, they
Yeah.
scored the same number.
I think that was my target was 94, so
So that's good.
that's all right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Oh, there's my wee llama. There we go, 95, so... Oh, do you, Law, do you? Oh, it was, I don't think it'll ever be 100%. Yeah, that was my wee nurse. Yeah, 94, 95. But considering what it was, I mean, it's a lot better than what. And I'm off the oxygen. Remember the other day I was doing 95 and I was on 5 litres. So it is getting there. I know it's no perfect or anything like that, but Jenny, hello my gorgeous Jenny, but it's definitely getting there. Yeah, these are the inhalers that I'm on. I'll show you my inhalers. There's this one. It's horrible because it's like a powder, and this one's like a kind of a gas thing that comes out. That one, that's my inhalers. Oh, how did you get on? Was it okay, Jenny? I hope you're doing good. Just you relax as well. We're all wee wounded soldiers at the moment. We all need just some tender loving care to ourselves. I'll be giving myself some tender loving care when I get home. Not in that way. I won't be going into I won't be busting out my special friend or nothing like that. That's not what I mean. Yeah, this one's like powder. It's like you crack it and then you take it in and it's like powder. So you've really got to have a drink to drink it down. Oh, well, just relax the rest of the day. CJ, hello, hello. Uh, Nico, hello, lovely Nico. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. See if I miss these comments, I apologise because they disappear on this phone and I can't ever see them again. And it's better when I've got my laptop in the house. I miss my laptop. But there you are, you heard it there, 95 oxygen. So, not. I mean, I'd prefer it was 97 last night. But see, I'll just need to try and take more deep breaths. Problem is, if anybody's got like asthma and stuff like that, see when you're trying to breathe in, it's like a wall. I keep saying to them, it's like a wall that you're trying to squeeze the air by. Mary, good morning, Mary, I just got all my stats done live. I just had my nurse in doing my stats live streamed. Oh, look at that. First medical stats live stream I've ever done. Oh, that's good, Jenny. It's good that it's done, and now you can just recover and be nice and well. And we can all be well together, right? We can all be well together, and then we can all have a mad party, right? A mad party, not just a party, a mad party, a mad Glasgow party. How about that? I'll get the monk's wine in, Sky. You bring the cheese, fizzy cheese, and all that. You bring it. I don't know what you're going to bring. You bring something. I know. Mary's in my neck of the woods. She can bring iron brew. What do I do if I want to see the comments? What do I do? See, I can tap it like that. There we go. Right, aye. Yeah, mad party. That's what we can do. We can have a mad party. Once we're better. And hopefully not end up back in here. I don't want to be back in here. Do you know they're building a new hospital, right? And everybody seems to want to come into my room to do surveys and stuff like that. I think I've had 5 people in now doing surveys, like with medical students and all that. I don't mind them. They come in and I'll talk to them. But yesterday I had a woman in. They're building a new hospital, and she wanted my opinion on the new hospital, right? They're building, and how important certain things are about this new hospital. And she was like, "Is it important having a room of your own?" And I was going, "Oh, aye, room of my own." She says, "All the new hospital's been built. It's only private rooms. There's no like wards. It's all private rooms." I said, "That's brilliant." She says, "How important is it for a window to be open?" And I showed her. It's very important for my window to be open. I like fresh air. It was all about that. How important is this? How important is that? A pizza. Oh, aye, a pizza. Oh, do you know, I don't know what I'm going to have to eat tomorrow. I want something good to eat because, I mean, the hospital food's all right, but it's the same thing. See, the menu never changes. It's the same thing all the time. It's the same soup, or you get an omelette, or you get a baked potato at lunch. It's the same kind of meals over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm pretty sick of it but now. I'm eating it and it tastes all right, but I'm just fed up. I don't know what I want. That's what I'm going to do today. Look at food. Una, I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning. Mr. Blaze. Yeah, oh, long story, Mr. Blaze. Long story. Chest infection, and it flared up my asthma. I've never recovered from January, though. This is the thing. Since the ventilation in January, I've never really recovered from it. Which makes me... See if I come on a live stream using them, like, I think I'll go and mow the grass or something like that. Tell me, Linda, you're not mowing the grass, sit your ass down now, lady. Right, give me any trouble, I don't mind. Somebody's going to be strict with me. See if you're stripping me tail, go, okay, I'll do it. You know what I mean? A firm voice. Here, can you remember that old saying? Don't know why it came into my head. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Can you remember that? Can you remember? Was that just a Scottish thing or what? Spare the rod, spoil the child. That basically just means, see if you don't hit your kids, then they're spoiled. That's basically what that means. I don't know why that popped into my head there. It just did. Maybe I'm getting used to it. Don't spare the rod with me. Right, get right into it. I know, Ali, I know. Oh, M&S. We've got M&S here, M&S food. Oh, it's the best food. It's expensive, though. Oh, did they say it in the USA as well? I spare the rod, eh? Why can't your children? Why not? That was in the olden days. Oh, it's in the Bible. Right, well, aye, everybody's heard it then, aye. I didn't know it was in the Bible. What kind of Catholic am I? Talking about Catholics, I watched the Chimney. Listen, it was like 2 hours of my life I'll never get back. Anyway, I was in here. They said on Sky News, right, the Cardinals and the Vatican have put out a thing that they're going to have a vote done in the next hour. I sat here for 2 or 3 hours just watching this chimney, watching a seagull pranced about the chimney in the Vatican, waiting for the smoke to come out. Eventually it did come out. It was black smoke, no Pope yet. But I sat here, I lay here for like 2 or 3 hours watching a chimney. That's the extent of my entertainment. Do you know what? And see if they say it again, I'll be watching the bloody thing again. I can't even watch the chimney. My poor mother was beat up with the nuns. My mum's school was run with nuns, and it was bamboo. It was bamboo sticks, and empty that's done that with a bamboo stick nose, and they used to hit the kids with the bamboo sticks. When I went to primary school, they had moved on from the bamboo sticks to the leather belt that had all the wee cuts in it. I got the belt in primary 4, so I was what, 4, 5, 6. I was 7 years old and I got the belt. 7. So they used to tear into you. Do you know what I mean? Well, this is it. Bible study. I've never really done a study of the Bible. I've never done that. You know. Um, I do believe in God and everything like that. You know, especially we've been as I said before. I don't know what it is about prisons and things like that, right? But you do. I mean, I always like everybody that goes to prison finds Jesus and stuff like that because that's what they talk about. But with me in January, the near death experience and stuff like that, it done something to me. It made my faith stronger than it's ever been. And with the priest coming round, because the priest knows me, right? The priest knows, oh, you're in this ward now, Linda, aye. Oh, I seen you in ward 2, oh, aye, aye. With the priest coming in, I always felt that comfort, like a blanket of comfort when he comes in. See, when the priest comes in and he's got this holy water and all that, and he's got the Holy Communion, and he gives me a wee bit of holy water, you know. It just made me feel. It just made me feel a bit at ease. It just made me feel a wee bit calmer, a wee bit like, okay, so, higher powers looking over me. I mean, people don't need to believe what I believe. Your religion is your personal religion. I mean, even, and look, I love stars and planets. Everybody knows that I'm into the stars and planets, but I do believe that is all created. That is all created by God. That's what I believe. I've been baptised. I get baptised. Yes, Jennifer, I've been in hospital. This is a week now I've been in hospital. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm pink. My hair's pink. It is that's the word I was looking for. Comfort, Ali. Comfort. I always felt as if I was comforted by his presence and the prayers and and when he went away, I felt as if everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, and hence that's why I bought my golden cross, and it's always round my neck because I just feel a bit better, and that's it's your personal thing. So yes, if they come on Sky News and say the Vatican says they're going to have a vote in the next hour, I'm going to be watching that chimney again, and watching the seagulls. There's seagulls that prance about the chimney. It is nice to come around, and it's comforting. But it's not just the priest that comes round. The humanist came round. Mind when I was in the World Tour, when I was just after I couldn't walk yet. In fact, so it was just after the ventilation. I hadn't learned how to walk again yet. It was a humanist that came round, and I'm telling the humanist all about the Prodigy. If you don't know, the Prodigy are banging. The Prodigy the Prodigy is my band, right? Back in the 80s. Back in the 80s when we done rave and all that, that was the Prodigy is the man, right? Love the Prodigy. Humanist is in it. I'm playing Prodigy songs for her. See, now I'm like, oh God, how embarrassing am I? I'm so embarrassing. And I'm going, smack my bitch up, smack my bitch up. Do 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 do. Hey, hey, hey. I'm doing all that. I was muddled. Very muddled. I see. I don't believe in pushing religion down people's throats. If anything, that will put people off religion. I wouldn't be going to people's doors and stuff like that and champing their door. I wouldn't be doing that. That does you're not in that, isn't it? You're sitting, they come round the door. Look, I'm not interested. Go away. I believe in aliens. Believe in aliens. Go away. Aye, but that was me. Aye. Muddled, and I was raging with Sophie, poor Sophie. Sophie had said got a hold of the doctor, meant my mum's really muddled, by the way. And he came in and went, oh, your daughter said you're muddled. And I was like, I can't believe her, that's it. I fell out with I fell out with Sophie. How dare you, Sophie, tell him that I was muddled, and I wasn't. And meanwhile, I'm going, lad, do you hear the dogs? You think that's dogs? This is what I was saying. Hear that noise? You think that's dogs, don't you, walking along the roof of the hospital? It's not. It's the ducks. I was saying stuff like that to them. Right, that's muddled as F. You couldn't go any more muddled than me. And I was like, I am not muddled at all. I was really badly. In fact, there's a live stream. I'm not taking it down, and it's on my channel, and I'm never going to watch it. And it's at that time when I'm in the hospital, and I'm saying to yous, look, a nurse bit me. A nurse was tackling me on the bed and bit me. Right, that never happened. And seeing my delusional thinking, she tackled me, we fell off the bed into water like a pool. And that's when she bit me. So it was, yeah, one of my hallucinations when I was they call it ICU delirium, right? And I was deliriumed out my face. Deliriumed to the max, right? I was hallucinating bad hallucinations, right? Really bad hallucinations. But one of the better ones was the ducks. I thought they had ducks, right? And I was saying to the kids, take the grandson round the corner, there's ducks. And they were going, ducks? And I'm going, aye, ducks, quack, quack, ducks. And they were going, just lie back, mum, and rest. And I'm going, I'm telling yous, there's ducks round the corner. And they let the ducks out at night. And the kids have all got sticks and round the ducks up with the sticks, like that. Right? Aye, I thought that was an absolute fact that there was ducks. And I'm saying to the nurse, tell them about the ducks. Sure, there's ducks in this hospital. It's a great hospital with the ducks. It never happened. Oh, it was terrible, Ali. It was terrible. The one I thought this nurse was trying to unalive me. It was, and I couldn't move. In fact, I couldn't even swallow yet. I had to train how to drink water. Couldn't even drink water. I couldn't move my arms. Couldn't move my legs. The only thing I could move was my head and my neck. And I'm having this delusion that this nurse is trying to unalive me, and I can see her coming out of me, and I'm like, oh no, this is it now. This is it now. This is her. She's going to date now. It's going to happen now. And my eyes were like that, and I'd be like, oh, like that. It's like in the bed, and this booby nurse is going, "You okay, Linda? I'm just going to take your blood pressure." And I'd be like, "Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me." And then I thought that she was there, and she was going, "How are we going to get a coffin in here to get Linda out in the coffin?" And I'm in the bed, and I'm going like, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere." Like that. It was like craziness. And I thought I was in Egypt. I thought I was in Egypt riding camels. And I was saying to the kids, "How did I get to Egypt and my passport's not up to date?" They're going, "Mum, you're in the hospital." And I'm going, "No, I was in Egypt. I was riding camels." "No, you weren't riding camels." "I was riding camels. Stop telling me I wasn't riding camels when I was." Oh, see, that I was a bad patient there, but I was like, I was at my face. They had put that milk stuff in me. Sounds like nasty, doesn't it? The stuff that you get anaesthetic thing, propofol. I was getting that stuff. Aye, it didn't agree with me. Aye, riding bloody camels in Egypt. Darren, a wee woman, afterwards, right, one of my other hospital visits, I was telling somebody about this, and one of the nurses said there was a woman that had come up here that had also had the ICU delirium, and she thought that she was in an alien spacecraft, and I thought, oh my God. There I was, like, saying my delusion was bad. That would have been the worst for me. Can you imagine me? Because I'm already, like, terrified of aliens, and if they're getting their eyes poked, that would have been the worst. She was so thingy about this, that she had been abducted with aliens, that they took her back down to the ICU to show her the place, to say, look, there's no alien spacecraft here. But that would have been bad. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Do you know what? I'll be getting my lunch soon. I'll be getting my lunch in half an hour. What am I getting today? An omelette. I've got an omelette du fromage. Sky, an omelette du fromage. Only no any fromage, just an omelette. Just an omelette. No cheese. Right, guys, I don't know when. I'll ask Carolyn if she wants to go live. Right, if she wants to go live with me, I'll fire up a live stream. But I love you all so much, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.